Whoa, what's up, YouTube? What's up? This is gonna be about Rory McIlroy. Now, he is considered one of the favorites to win the Masters. You know, he's doing pretty bad, and he was seeking his Grand Slam. It would be his fifth major. It's been a minute since Rory he bogeyed and choked away to win in 2011. But if you know anything about Rory, been very successful. He's a second 100 million cat who's made $100 million in his career behind only Tiger Woods. Rory was off to a roaring start once upon a time. Um, he's had quite the career. He's 35 years old now. He's at that interesting road of his career. You know, he's like in that, can he pass Phil Mickelson? He's had quite the run, but he kind of had some bumps in the road. Now, what makes this story interesting is this, because he's got some tax situations. He's from Ireland and he's got the pounds and the money that's involved. If he was to win, he'd have to pay half of the 2.8. It'd be like 1.2 million. So to win would actually make him lose if he won the Masters. There's some tax situation that is part. I don't know what's going on with his bills and everything, but it comes out that he could stand to lose a million plus if he was to win. This is crazy and a half because usually you're told to win, but he actually be better off if he doesn't win the Masters. It's got some kind of loopholes in it which could mess it up for him financially. So Roy was quite an interesting story once upon a time. He was emerging, and I think he was considered almost a rival to Tiger. Tiger was taking note of him once upon a time. But they're cool, and Roy's been crazily successful. He's got crazy endorsements and done quite well, and on with his family, etc., etc. But there was a few bumps in the road. But when I read this story, I was like, wow. So basically, he has to not win the Masters, which would be the slam because then he'd have won every major that he's won at least once. He's won four majors. And let me tell you something, on an ordinary career, that is great. It's like you have done incredible because it is hard to win until I mentioned someone like Tiger Woods. And then you start to feel kind of like, oh man, because you know how his dominance was. The last time golf was like you had to watch everything. And Rory kind of had that moment for a while. There was a small window he had that moment, and then it kind of came and went. But anyway, this is crazy story though about Rory McIlroy because if he wins, they take half his prize money, and he's got to get taxed on it. It's crazy. So you're almost better off if you don't win, and you just kind of take that L. Make the cut, make your money, but don't make that money and don't win. I mean, I have never heard anything so crazy in all my life. But golf has its own agenda, has its own ways. So anyway, tell me what you think. Would you even bother to participate in it? If you got to go through all that, I mean, it's crazy. But that's the chips where they fall where they are. And he's had a great career. Make no mistake about it, because he could retire today or tomorrow. He's had a great career. He's one of uh, the newer generation that came around the last 15 years so, and definitely emerged and came up big time. So anyway, this is crazy though. If he wins, they take half his money for taxes. So I don't know if that would exactly make you want to put that green jacket on, because I heard he met with Jack Nicholson and don't Jack Nicholson. I don't know if that would make you want to do it. I don't know. But you let me know what you think about the whole Rory McIlroy situation. If he wins the Masters, he'd have to give up half of the money. That's crazy, to pay taxes. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay true. I'm out one time. Peace.